Hey guys, I have Xander sleeping right here in this little rocker bed, so I hope that the noise of that rocking is not too loud for you. But I figured since I have a quiet moment of him sleeping and the kids are currently not home, that I would go ahead and show you some of the things that have become my favorite products, or just things that I've been using with baby, so pretty much baby essentials. But I actually have quite a few things this time around with Xander that I didn't have with my other two babies that I have really come to love, and I wish I knew about those things, or I wish they even existed when I had my other two kids. So anywho, I just wanted to show you guys some stuff, maybe give you some ideas if you are currently pregnant and or soon to have a baby, or already have a baby and want some ideas on what to have around the house to make life with a newborn easier. The first thing that I have, which you would have seen in one of my previous videos if you've been following along for a while, is this Diaper Caddy that my mom got for me right before I had Xander. We have a 2-story house and our bedroom is upstairs, and so, you know, obviously at night I'm upstairs with Xander, and then during the day we come down here, so it's a lot of going up and down. And instead of having you know, the same amount of items upstairs as I do downstairs as far as diapers, wipes, powder, all that stuff I need for baby, I get to load it up in here, and then it's just easy for me to grab and take to whichever room of the house that I'm in, and then I know that I have everything I need for baby close by. So this thing is definitely a must. I wish I would have had this with my other two babies for sure. So I do believe that this bag is on Amazon, and if you would like, I can put the link in the description. But it does have this little separator, and this is attached by Velcro, so you can take it out. But I have my diapers right here, as well as a little diaper changing pad that I put on the floor just in case he pees or, you know, has a blowout or something and it doesn't get on the floor. I usually also keep my wipes in this section, which I did not put back from the last diaper change. I like to use the water wipes on baby because I feel like they're just less harsh. They don't have as many chemicals and stuff in them, so I do like to use those for my newborns. So in this pouch, I do have baby powder, but this is not actually this baby powder. This is an old baby powder bottle, and I just use cornstarch because I don't like using store-bought baby powder. Just because of some of the ingredients that are in it. So I just use cornstarch and it works perfectly. So I have that. I do have this baby lotion, which I really love. It's a really good, clean baby lotion. I even use this for myself sometimes. And I like that it's fragrance free and stuff like that. So this is a really good brand, which I also got off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure most of this stuff I got off of Amazon. I do have some Gripe Water. I have another type of medicine or tincture bottle that's supposed to be geared towards gas relief, but he's been dealing with quite a bit of gas, and so a friend of mine brought over Gripe Water, and I've been using this, and it seems to be helping him a little bit more than the other drops I have. I do have the infamous nose Frida. This thing, I know a lot of people think that it's really gross, but this thing is amazing. And they do actually make an electric one now, which they did not have out when I had Cadence. And I didn't have this with Jaden, but I did have this when Cadence was a baby, and this was a lifesaver. It was like 3 weeks or a month after she was born that we all came down with a cold, and she got it, and she was congested, and a congested newborn is not fun at all. They mostly breathe through their nose, and so it's really difficult, like they haven't learned yet to breathe through their mouth, and so if they are congested, then, you know, you have some problems. So I remember ordering this thing and also a saline spray, and they worked wonders. I remember I would have to sit in the bathroom with the shower on hot so it would, you know, steam up the bathroom so it would open up her nose, but I would also alternate with using the saline spray. I would spray it up in her nose, let it sit for a second or two, and then I would use this nose Frida, and you suck the boogies out, and it's nice because you can control the suction. The boogers never come to your mouth, and then also, like, while you are sucking through this part, you are also able to rotate this tube, which helps the suction process as well. But as I said, the boogers never go through the tube to your mouth. You don't have to worry about that. There is this little sponge that's specifically made to stop anything like that. but even when I was using it, the snot and boogers never ever came really past this point right here, so it wouldn't come up the tube. But this is a must-have. Also in my Diaper Caddy, I do have some Colloidal Silver. It's like an immune support. It's really good. The kids and I use this. We use it for so much. Like, you can literally use this for everything. Little pacifiers obviously are a must. I did end up ordering 2 different brands before he was born because I didn't know what he would like. This is the Ma'am brand, and then this is the Nano Baby, I think it's called. And I got 2 different kinds because they have the different shaped nipples. Wasn't sure what he was gonna like. Both of my other 2 kids, they really loved the Ma'am brand, and come to find out that when I tried giving Xander this one, he did not like it. So he is also a Ma'am pacifier baby. In the Diaper Caddy, I also have snacks because, you know, I gotta have some stuff in there for myself as far as, like, you know, when you're nursing through the night and you get hangry and you don't want to come downstairs, at least I have something I could snack on, because you also have to up your calories and stuff while you're nursing to make sure that you're getting enough and you're eating well, and to help your milk supply. And so I like to have some snacks in here. I also have nipple butter for myself. I have this, which these things are really postpartum, so I'll have these in my video too, but I have this Frida lactation massager for like clogged milk ducts. This thing is a lifesaver, but I'm not gonna go too much into detail with this one because I'll talk about this more in my postpartum video, or like my postpartum essentials. I do have this Wish Garden cord care, which I don't need to use anymore because his umbilical cord fell out and his belly button is fully healed now. For the most part, I know the hospital tells you that you don't really need to put anything on baby's belly button as it's healing and as you're waiting for the umbilical stump to fall off. But his umbilical stump, which I think it also happened with my other 2 kids, it snagged on the diaper and on the clothes, which happens often, and it got kind of pulled off, but the underside of it was still dried, so I don't think that it fell off prematurely, but his belly button still looked a little raw when the umbilical stump fell off. And so I did put some of this cord care on there, and that really helped dry out his belly button and helped it heal faster. I have looked online to try to see if this company still makes this, and I wasn't able to find it on like Amazon or anything. I didn't look on this company's actual website, but I can go ahead and show you the ingredients. And so if you were interested in getting something like this, you could probably just look up umbilical cord powder or something and then just find something that has the same ingredients, even if you can't find the same product by the exact same brand. So the ingredients are golden seal root and Oregon grape root dusting powders, and that's it. So I guess it's just the main ingredient would be the golden seal root that you would probably be looking for. And last but not least, in my Diaper Caddy, I do have this diaper balm, and it's also something you can find on Amazon. Another thing that I recently got that I did not have with my other 2 kids was a video monitor. With Cadence, I did have an audio monitor, but I really wanted to get a video monitor this time, just so that I have peace of mind, like if I go take a shower or try to do something else while he's sleeping, that I'm able to see him. This was a very inexpensive one off of Amazon. What I did was I actually looked around and I compared different brands, so I narrowed down what I wanted, and then I took what I wanted and I put it in the Amazon wish list, and then I just kept an eye on it until it went on sale. So I think that I got this one for between $40 to $50. So it just comes with this little monitor, and it does come with 1 camera. There was the option of having 2 cameras, but for myself, we have a pretty small house, and so it's not a big deal for me to just take the 1 camera and move it around to wherever I have baby sleeping. This does have the ability to speak through it, and they can hear me through the camera. It does also run without Wi-Fi, which is what I need because we don't have Wi-Fi here at home. This is also something that's kind of for him, kind of for me, but it's this big nursing cover. It's really stretchy, and it's a really nice thin material, and it's nice because not only can you use it for nursing, but you can also use it as a car seat cover when you're out in public, and so I really like that about it. But yeah, this thing is really nice for nursing. You don't have to worry about anything slipping out and being seen. So I really do like this nursing cover. Something that kind of goes hand in hand with the nursing cover, because it involves nursing, is this, what is the name of it? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot the name already. Hawka. This one is not the Hawka brand. This is Nature Bond. I think I got this off of Amazon. So basically when I'm nursing Xander, I nurse him on one side and you can suction this to the other side. And when your milk lets down, this will catch it. So it's kind of a easy way to catch some milk and be able to put it in a little bag and store it for later. I have already used it several times and been able to put some milk away in the freezer. And I just like that it's really easy because you don't have to do any pumping, you know, like you just attach it and you don't do anything except for just wait for the milk to catch. I did also purchase a hand pump this time around, which I did not have with Cadence or Jaden. I did have the Medela, like an electric pump, but I don't like that with the electric pump it plugs into the wall and so then I have to sit somewhere and stay there. I heard really good things about this Medela hand pump, and I can also put the link in the description below. This thing has been super handy and I love this thing so far. So between this and the Hawka, I've really been getting some good use out of them. Especially during times that baby sleeps longer than normal and maybe I end up storing up a lot of milk in one side and it becomes painful and I just need to get a little bit out to, you know, like to not have so much pain. So this thing has been really great and easy to use, and like I said, you don't have to sit down and be stuck to an electric machine. And then if you have the Hawka or you have the Medela pump, you're also going to want some storage baggies for your milk that you're trying to store up, as well as nursing pads, disposable ones. Okay, I have moved upstairs because I have a couple items I wanted to show you that are up here and I don't feel like bringing them downstairs. One thing you're probably also going to want is some type of baby carrier. I have one that's like this, which is basically a cloth. This is kind of what it looks like. I have only used it once, so I haven't really mastered using it a lot with Xander, but I really need to start baby wearing him because they say it's better to start doing that from when they are a newborn so that it's something that they get used to and they really enjoy. One of the best things that I have been using that I didn't have with my other kids is this little egg thing. It is actually a nightlight and it's really cool because you just double tap it and it turns on. And then you can hold one finger on and it will either go dim or it will get brighter. And it also has the option of having a timer as well as changing colors, which is really cool. And I think if you hold onto it, it will change color and then it will stay on that color. Anyways, this thing is really nice because at night you don't really want to turn on a bright night light and like risk waking up the baby from their sleep. So I really like this light that is easy to turn on, and then I can control the brightness or how dim it is and just make sure I don't wake up baby too much while I'm changing his diaper and stuff. So this thing is super cool. It is rechargeable and so small and portable, so I love this thing. Another product that you may want to consider is a little swaddle. I know there are so many different swaddles on the market, so it doesn't have to be this one. This one is called the Swaddle Me. Newborns like to be swaddled because it helps, you know, they like to be tight, kind of wrapped up tight or whatever, because that's what they were used to in the womb. Jaden liked being wrapped up, but Cadence didn't, and now Xander really enjoys being wrapped up. So basically it's like this little pod, and you put the baby in this part right here, and then this goes over them, and you can put their arms by their side or over their chest, and then this comes across like this and wraps around, and then this wraps around and velcros over here, and then you got your little baby wrapped up like a little bean pod. But the really cool thing about this is that it has a zipper on the bottom near the feet, and it makes it a lot easier at night when you're trying to change baby's diaper, that you can just go ahead and open it up from the bottom and change the diaper rather than having to take baby completely out of the swaddle. So that's definitely one thing to look for if you're going to be looking for a swaddle for your baby. One of the things I forgot to mention that kind of goes hand in hand with the sleeper, where like the sleeper that unzips from the bottom, is that it's nice to have like a baby gown that is also open on the bottom, because at night when baby's sleeping and you go through like nursing the baby and then having to do a diaper change or whatever, it is nice to go ahead and just, you know, like you don't have to take the clothes off. You just slide the little baby gown up and then you're able to change their diaper. And it's also nice because the gown has the option to cover their fingers as well, kind of like a built-in mitten. And then of course there are other things like towels and rags and swaddle blankets and sheets for the bed, and all of those things, which, you know, you probably have thought of already. When it comes to picking a bed, I have really fallen in love with having a bedside bassinet. I think that I have one that's called Arm's Reach Co-Sleeper. And it's really nice because it is pretty level with our bed, and it just makes it a lot easier for me to sleep because I know the baby's right there and I can hear if he needs me, as well as the fact that it just makes it really easy for feedings at night because I can just lean over and grab him to feed him, change his diaper, and then put him right back there. But I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and call it for talking about all the baby must-haves. Obviously, not everything is a must-have. You know, you don't need the fancy rocker beds or things like that. So, you know, with making this video, I hope that I am not making you feel like you need to order all of these things. Otherwise, you're not gonna be successful in the baby department or anything like that, because that is certainly not the case. Certain things are luxuries and they're not essentials, you know, like it's just things that I have really enjoyed having and using with my baby so far. And I just wanted to give you some ideas as far as what you would be looking for your baby. There are obviously a lot of other things as well that I didn't show you that I do use for him. Things like baby shampoo, things like the little tub that I bathe him in. And so I didn't want to show all of that because I feel like some of those things might just be obvious things that you've already thought of. You know, baby clothes, socks, hats. I personally have a baby book, a diaper bag, so like I could probably go on and on and on. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I don't know. I hope I was able to help you, give you some ideas of what you might be looking for your baby. And yeah, I will be filming another video where I will go over like stuff I've been using postpartum, and so stay tuned for that video. Also, if you have any questions or would like a link to anything that I have talked about in this video, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can and give you a link or answer any questions you have. I do enjoy talking to you guys, and yeah, I appreciate all the comments and all of the likes, and I appreciate all of the subscribing as well. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload my videos. I have heard that that doesn't always work all the time, but hopefully it will. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and edit, and I'll see you guys later.